Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Dr. Muhammad Fahim, PhD in Safety Science and Engineering. Today I will guide you how to write a responsive or good email to a potential professor. Before starting to main content of the video, it is request to all of you please subscribe my channel and press bell icon button so that you can regularly update it with my channel. Let's move toward the main content of the video. How to write a responsive email to a potential professor. First of all, we need to know the importance of a good email because it is your first interaction with professor. So you need to be very careful while writing the email. He will judge your writing skills. Be careful while writing the email you do not have any grammatical and spelling mistakes. At second step, he will judge either you have go through his profile, do you have a basic understanding of professor's work, because in the email you need to correlate your research interest with research expertise of the professor. When you have a good writing skills and good basic understanding of a professor work, then he will understand how professional you are in the life. Let's move toward the writing of an email. First of all, you need to write the subject line. The subject line is very important. Why it is important? Because professors receives every day dozens of email. He do not have enough time to open each email. He just go through the subject line. If the subject line is a good, he will open it. Otherwise, he will not open it. So the subject line should be simple, attractive, and concise. For example, you can write it as request looking for MS PhD position. In the bracket you can write scholarship name, and then you need to write either you want to go in fall or spring. It is my suggestion you should write email a year or 8 months before coming session, because in current session maybe professor have already intake a student, so he will not open your email just by saying subject line because you want to go to fall 2021. When you write fall 2022 mean next year, then he will maybe accept you, because this year he has already taken as students and he will not give you a space. Or you can also write as a request prospective MS PhD position and then scholarship name and spring or fall 2022. So you can write in this way subject line. Now after subject line you need to write greetings or salutations. You can write it as dear or honorable or respected professor and call by his name, because if you just write dear professor, respected professor, or honorable professor, he maybe understand that you are generally writing an email. You are not writing to him. So write his name in. No, the text body will start. The text body should be concise. It should be less than 250 words, or in some cases 300 words. It's not should be very long. You can break your text into multiple paragraphs. I will recommend you should write 3 paragraphs, not more than 3 paragraphs. But you can write it, but recommended are 3 paragraphs. In the text body you just write the important points, not each detail, because your details are in the resume. Your text body should be grammatically and spelling should be correct. Now what should you write in the first paragraph? You should write introduction, research interests and achievements. Do not write each and everything like your coursework. Yes, if your coursework is related to supervisor research interests, then you can mention. Otherwise, you don't need to write CGPA. You don't need to write the coursework. How you can write it? For example, I am, write your name at XYZ. I have completed BS or MS degree in dash field from Y University, Z country in Pakistan. You can write your title of the research, my MS research, or you can briefly explain your research like my research work was on solidification, stabilization of heavy metals, cadmium, lead, chromium, and chromium containing hazardous waste chromite or processing residues by utilizing alkali activated cementitious material. During my MS, I have published 2 research articles in international journals, or you can even write the journal name. If you have some distinction, you can write here. Otherwise, you don't need to write anything else in this paragraph. Because I am environmental sciences students, so I write the examples with respect to my research interest. You can write according to your research interest. Now in second paragraph, what you need to write in the second paragraph, appreciate professor's work in nice and simple way. Do not exaggerate it. Describe your keenness and interest in his work. How you can write it? I'm writing an email to a professor whose work is on nuclear waste. So I correlate my work with his work. For example, I can write it as, I read one of your recent publication entitled Sewage Sludge Ash Contaminated with Radiocesium Certification with Alkaline Reacted Metakaolinite Geopolymer and Portland Cement, which is an interesting and good article. It seems that my research interest, in bracket you can write your research interest, certification of hazardous waste, is quite similar with your area of expertise. Keeping this in view, I am interested in the strength development of geopolymer certified products which will further utilized in certification stabilization of nuclear waste. Therefore, I am looking for MS or PhD position in your lab based on, write the scholarship name here. That's it. Now you move towards third paragraph. Third paragraph is also called the closing paragraph. How you should close your statements or your email. You can write it as, my resume is attached here for detailed information related to my academic records, skills, and interests. I believe that if given a chance, I can prove myself as valuable addition to your laboratory through my firm dedication and hard work. Looking forward to your kind response. Have a nice day. That's it about third paragraph. Now, at the end, you need to write sign off of email like best and kind regards. Write your name XYZ. So you can see how concise is this email. Not too much long, and professors understand each and everything. Each and everything is very clear. So you can write in this way a good email. Thank you so much for watching video. Please subscribe my channel, like video, and share it with friends if you like it. Thank you very much.